Last week, we introduced the growing problem of unwanted horses across the nation. Horses can become unwanted due to an owner's personal and financial lifestyle changes, or horses can become sick, lame, or injured. Kurtis Harms reports on how the drought is contributing to the problem and what options horse owners have.
Horses can be useful tools in agricultural operations, but sometimes it becomes difficult to care for them. With the 2012 drought, it can be a challenge to secure feed resources.
You know, one great way that we can deal with horses sometimes if we're not needing them a whole lot is to be able to turn them out on pasture. And it's a very economical way that we can house and manage a lot of horses. However, one problem you have when years of drought, then that becomes much more limited. And so it's much more expensive for a person to take care of some horses. They need to try to economize and just keep track of the ones that they really do need.
One way for horse owners to downsize their herds is to market their horses privately. Horses can be sold locally and also nationally with the help of the internet.
A big avenue anymore is the internet, and you'll see those horses valued in the tens of thousands of dollars down to $500. And so just because a person isn't sure what the use for their horse is or their value, they can sure explore any of those websites and put them on a variety of them. Many of them are free of charge, and so it's a really good way to market some horses. People from all over the country will search horses regardless of what state that they're in.
Local sale barns may also have a horse sale. If horses can't be sold, they can be donated to schools or colleges for educational programs if these institutions have the capacity and resources. Some universities may also accept horse donations to be used for research.
And when I talk research, it doesn't always mean that they do weird things and put those horses down. It might be as simple as a feeding trial that they're looking at different digestive functions. Therapeutic places also can take horses sometimes. So places that are doing therapeutic riding, the hippotherapy, sometimes if a horse is broke enough, maybe has a little bit of age on them, maybe they're not good enough to be a show horse anymore, but they still are sound enough to go around. Sometimes your hippotherapies, your equitherapy places is another good place to take that will look for horses.
As winter approaches in Nebraska, horse owners need to take stock of their herds. If animals are older or unwanted horses haven't been sold, horse owners may have some difficult decisions to make.
You know, and sometimes you have to decide if I can't move him and we're getting into winter and is he going to survive, maybe it's time that I just go ahead and put him down. You know, there's different ways and places that can be done. If you're going to put a horse down, I would certainly contact your local veterinarian for some assistance there with the best way to do that. There's various methods that they can do it, and also depending on your location, depending where you're at, you may or may not be able to bury that horse on your own facility, and so you need to have a way to go ahead and dispose of that horse, be it one of the local rendering companies. There's also what they call dead stock removal companies, and so those all need to be put in line and contacted if the decision's been made to go ahead and put that horse down.
Horse owners can bury horses if they have the space, but this may be difficult once the ground freezes. The state of Nebraska requires carcasses be buried at least 4 feet deep, burned completely on the premises, or disposed of to a rendering facility within 36 hours of knowledge of the carcass. Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Kurtis Harms.
You can find more information on dealing with unwanted horses through a NEB guide on the Market Journal website.